American Idol is back for season 14, bringing with it an all-star panel. Jennifer Lopez and Keith Urban are returning, and Harry Connick Jr. Is joining his second year as a judge. Thanks to production assistance from Fox Publicity, Harry Connick Jr. joins us from Los Angeles. Good to see you, Harry.
You too, Gurvir. How are you?
Doing great. Season 2 for you. Tell me what you're thinking as you go into this season after your first year on the panel.
Well, you know, I got the first year sort of bugs out, and I really had a great time last year. But what it allowed me to do was go into the audition process with a very sort of focused point of view. What I was looking for this year, and I think I can speak for Jen and for Keith too, is performers that were ready for the Idol experience. It's a really long, tough road, and some of the performers last year, as talented as they were a little bit shy, and that's not something that you can just change. Not that you need to change it, but for American Idol you need to be, you know, very much a performer, and we found that this year. We have an amazing group of kids, and we're really fired up about it.
You know, it's interesting you say that, because the three judges, the three of you on the panel, are seasoned performers, and so when you watch some of the young talent out there on the on stage, do you sometimes cringe for them, and do you can you feel the pain that they're going through because they want it so badly?
Well, I don't know if it's pain, because anybody who chooses the entertainment business as a vocation relishes any opportunity that they have on stage. So I've never been in pain on stage. I've been in some tough situations, but it's always, I can't wait to perform. And people who are up there who are uncomfortable and seem like they're letting it get to them and suffering, it may not be the right venue for them. Maybe they'll succeed in music in another way, but not American Idol. It is 100 miles an hour, bright lights, and anybody who really wants to do it, you can tell. So I don't really cringe for them. They chose to be there, and they want to be there, and they'll do fine. You know,
I'm always amazed at the talent that's out there too when I watch, and I have to tell you, from my vantage point as a viewer, part of the appeal of American Idol isn't just watching the performers, but it's watching the interaction with you judges. So talk to me a little bit about sort of what you learned about your colleagues in the past year, and how the three of you are getting along.
Well, we get along great, and one of the things that allows us to get along so well is our mutual respect for one another. I mean, you're talking about three people who have different careers and show up on this panel, and I think, you know, it's beneficial to the performers to have these three different perspectives. You know, we have different judging styles.
Right.
You know, my style is sort of, you know, very sort of quiet and focused, and Jen and Keith have their own way of doing it, and I think that's kind of what makes it work. I think people are going to hear three different things come out of our mouths. Many times we agree, most times we agree, but it's a slightly different perspective, and I think that can be interesting.
Well, I think it's going to be a great year, and we're looking forward to seeing that panel back on stage again. Thanks for joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You can catch American Idol tonight at 8 o'clock right here on Fox 5 as the Idol auditions move to J-Lo's hometown, New York City. 9:50 is your time, and coming up next on Good Day Atlanta.